So thank y'all for coming back for part 2 of this relaunch episode, or season, I should say. We shared with y'all that, we had a lot of exciting stuff that would be happening in conjunction with Mocha Message. Once we kind of stepped back and evaluated, what we need to do to get ourselves back to being us, and what we need to do, just for self-care and to better take care of ourselves. Once you do that, it just frees up room for you to be creative in many different avenues.
Yes.
It frees up, the capacity for you to be able to come up with new ideas and to take on new tasks and new ventures and things like that. And let me tell you, Mocha Message has been making moves. Mocha has been making moves, just because y'all haven't seen us exclusively on this platform doesn't mean that we haven't been out here. I'm sure if you haven't by now, and if you are a follower of us and you have not come across Coined Cuisine by now, I don't know where you've been. I stay posting recipes. I mean, I would hope that you follow the Coined Cuisine, but that's your project. So I'm gonna let you get into that. But that's just one of the many things, that we both have been taking on. And so, yeah, do you want to catch the people up?
Let me let y'all know what's going on.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
No, and that's fine. I love when
excited about my coin.
I get my little intro, I'm in the background, getting ready to come out on the field. So I'm cool. But no, Coin Cuisine has been doing extremely well while I have been on the Mocha Message break and just kind of taking time to really just get back into the kitchen. I think I've talked about it before, but cooking and creating recipes and things like that, that's really a form of therapy for me in a sense, because I just really am able to zone in, you know what I mean? I'm chopping, I'm sauteing, I'm checking things, I'm plating. So all of that just really helps me kind of unwind sometimes. So I can say a really big thing that's happened with Coin Cuisine is I have had my first paid collaboration.
Hold on, wait.
Thank God.
Wait, we gotta, okay. Can we just relish in this moment?
Yes, let's do that.
Something that you do as a passion, right? That's just pure passion, something that you love to do. It doesn't matter the time of day, or it doesn't matter, the day of the week. You will whip something up in the kitchen just to brighten your spirits and bring, and, boost your mood and things like that. And you're telling me you now are able to get paid for that?
Nah, so you're right. It's a really good feeling. And I definitely as much as I just kind of, stay on the grind, quote unquote, I appreciate that reminder to relish in it, right? Because we do need to relish in some of the things that we have accomplished and things that were goals at one point in time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's definitely a goal. At the end of the day, it's great if you get paid for your creative,
right,
adventures and your passions and things like that. So by the time this episode comes out, I believe we'll be past Juneteenth, and it is a Juneteenth collaboration. Yeah, so y'all be on the lookout.
Two areas that you're passionate about.
Honestly. So it was all very, very perfect. A perfect situation for me. And honestly, I really think that having that time to renew and refresh myself really helped that. You know what I mean? We had to pitch this idea. I had to come up with kind of a direction that I was going in, obviously make the food for take photographs of it, take videos of it for the reel. So all of that was elevated by me being in, a really good headspace.
Yeah.
So super, super excited about that. Again, if you haven't seen it, because by this time it'll be past Juneteenth. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out on coincuisine.com. So that's probably one of my biggest accomplishments.
That is so dope. That is so dope. That's so exciting because I mean, I know how much you put into coin cuisine. Can we pause to just talk about this one's like social media presence and stuff?
Oh my gosh.
Like super consistent, out here making reels, like posts like for days, blogging, all of that. Like I had to.
Thank you so much.
I had to.
I really like Jackie is literally like my biggest supporter, like for real. Her and my sister, bro, like they go so hard, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And it's just very helpful, especially because again, like. This is all a production. Like, it's not just, okay, I'm just going to cook this and like everything else happens. Right. Like, I also have to be a social media manager. I have to be a food photographer. I have to be a marketer.
Been
and like,
killing that.
It's like, good. It's good when you have, you know, people in your corner to be like, no, you actually are doing a really good job. Like, take advantage, or not take advantage, but like take time to like look at that and be like, yeah, you doing your damn thing. So really, really appreciate that. So yeah, Coin Cuisine's been going crazy. Also, and it's not really a creative accomplishment, but something that is very, very important to me was to get trademarks. And so I got my trademarks for my business.
We're on fire here.
I don't need nobody else coming through. Like, I don't put in all this work now. I don't need nobody else coming through and being like, oh yeah, I own whatever for Coin Cuisine. So now Coin Cuisine is fully trademarked now. The brand name and the tagline. So it's all up from here. But again, like, very, very thankful that like to have just a co-host, number one, and like people around me who just really support like my, you know, endeavors, whatever that is. So
the vision has fully come alive, and like I'm grateful for it because I struggle in the kitchen. One, two,
don't let her lie to y'all, bro. Like, she be killing her plates
only because of her. I'm telling you.
Every time she posts, I'll be like, yeah, that's fire. I low-key should have styled mine like that. Like, all right, cool. I got ideas.
Oh, man.
But speaking of killing it, we got to turn the mic and the spotlight back on you because you have had... And we've talked about this. You've had some struggles in like your 9 to 5. And the way that Jackie has really just like turned everything around and like taken charge of her happiness is so inspiring.
Wow,
so I just need you to like,
okay.
I just need you to bring the people through it. Okay. Like, let them know what happened for real.
Yeah. So like I had mentioned in part 1, like, just in like a super toxic work environment, like being overworked, undervalued, overlooked. You already know you're getting underpaid off rip as a Black woman, you know, in majority white space, male dominated space. You speak up, you advocating for yourself, and headway's not being made. You know, you then get hired. You get approached to ask to do a job, a certain role. You get in said role and you're told like, you know, you are completely in control of this area. You're the expert. We trust you. And you start making moves and it's like, no, that's not how we want you to do. Yeah. Like all this red tape.
Yeah.
No, like you're a little bit too, what's the word that I would use? I wouldn't say militant, but it's like just I y'all know me. I am way beyond just like the performative like gestures and the symbolism and being like a poster child. I'm way beyond just like performance. Like we want to look diverse. Like we want to come across as progressive and we want to come across as inclusive. I'm like, it's not enough to look or come across as like, we really about to do this. But when I would be trying to talk the talk or walk the walk, like I would just be, you know, getting blocked at every turn, like so much red tape. And it was really weighing on me. Like I felt like I wasn't doing anything right. I felt like I wasn't being trusted. And it just came to a point where I was so depleted where I was kind of put in a predicament of like, do I continue to push through or do I walk away? Like, do I walk away? There's a point where you have to choose yourself. And there's so much comfort in knowing like you have a regular paycheck, and you have your benefits, you have this and that. But like at the end of the day, there will be a plethora of jobs, you know, that you can apply to and that you can get. But you only have one life to live, right? Like, I don't want my blood pressure to be going up.
Come on, let them know.
Sleep at night or
hair falling out.
Exactly, all of that. So I had to make a really tough choice, which was to walk away from my job. And it was scary at first. Yeah. I was like, I'm walking away from like provision, right? I'm walking away from a salary. I'm walking away from this title that I worked so hard to get to for years. I'm walking away from my benefits. Like, all of that is scary, but sometimes you just have to take a leap and have faith and know eventually that everything will be okay. So once I did that, it allowed me to really be honest with myself and be like, what is it that you have always wanted to do? What is it, like, dig back to like 11, 12-year-old Jackie. Like, what were the things that made her happy? And it was always music and writing. So with that, I then sought to try to find opportunities or avenues in these two things. And music journalism kept coming up, and I'm like, I don't know, like, I have a degree in education. Like, I'm not really in a music journalism space. I, wasn't a comm media, or I wasn't a, journalist student or anything like that. But sometimes you have to just take a chance. Like, your degree is what it is on paper, but that doesn't necessarily have to limit you to like what it is that you want to try or do like in life beyond that. So, I don't even know where to start. I was just like clicking around on different like music blogs and websites and things like that I, always read. And I saw it was like, hey, if you are interested in writing for this publication, send us an email. And I was like, I don't know. And, she's like, it can't get any more clear than this. Like, it's in your face. Like, either you're going to do it or you're not.
Thank you.
Like,
for real. Like,
he was like, either you're going to do it or you're not. Like, this is your opportunity. Like, what's the worst that can come of it? You reach out and they say, no, sorry. Like, we have enough writers that then you're in no worse position than you were before. Right. So, I have started music blogging for a site that is dedicated to highlighting R&B and soul music called Soul Bounce.
Pew, 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 boy. Come on, Jackie. Like, let me just say, y'all, when I found this out, and like the way she like soft launched it on like social media too, like, I was so ready to just, like, my fingers were itching to share, but I'm like, she wanted to wait, she was like telling certain people, was like, I'm gonna do the full thing, like, in a couple days. I'm like, all right, well, you let me know, because, like, I got my little draft ready to go. Like, I'm proud of her, because, man, like, to go through the scary process of being like, I'm about to just leave this place that it's providing security, but it's not like how much as comfort as security is, as comforting as having a salary and having benefits is, if it's affecting your mental and emotional, it really ain't comfortable. You know what I mean? And like to leave something like that and kind of like go against the grain of what we've always been taught, like just get a job, you may not like it, just push through and it'll be okay. Like, that's scary. You know, I was just like, I was so proud of her taking those leaps. And then to honestly just see her land like right in exactly what she wanted to do. Yeah. And I mean, you ain't even get to the best part yet with the first article. So I'm gonna let you say that. But like,
you want me to go into all that?
Bro, because it just, everything that happened the way that it happened, how fast it happened,
it was wild.
I was like, bro, this is God and like the universe telling you like, yeah, this is exactly where you need to be. Yeah. And I'm so glad that like you took that leap of faith because
thanks.
It's just paying off, bro. Like, it's crazy.
So I, what Shani is referring to, I submitted a few pieces just thinking that they were like drafts or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, they would look over it or they give me feedback or it would just be for practice. And the editor-in-chief hit me back and was like, these are ready to go up. And I said, no
econ degree, no journalism, nothing, no experience like, for real.
What are you saying right now?
Come on, bro.
So in between the time that she was about to publish those pieces, Jasmine Sullivan had won the Grammys. She had won her Grammys. And me just being so happy and such a huge Jasmine Sullivan stan, I wrote up my own little piece on, I was like, listen, they probably already on it. They're a super established site. Like, I know they're already writing about this. Like they, you know, they're on top of it. And I was like, do I submit this? Do I not? Like, I literally just got here. So I'm not trying to, none of my pieces are published or up yet. Like, I don't want to step on toes. Like, you know, I come from a place where you know, you have a rank. There's a hierarchy that you have to go through. So I was like, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but at the same time, I'm so elated. Like, I'm like, I wonder, you know what? I'll just email it. I'll say, hey, I wrote this up. If somebody on the team already wrote it up, that's completely fine. Like, just putting it out there. And, you know, the editor-in-chief hit me back and was like, this is great. And this is ready to go up now. And I said, what?
The very first article, Jasmine Sullivan winning her first Grammys. Like, I don't know how more... Like, it's like a light was shining, like, in her face, bro. Like, and I was just so, like, I was whooping from the back. Like, she's texting me, like, the article links and stuff like that. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this is, and it's so good. Like, it honestly is.
I appreciate that.
It's just, it was just, like, the clearest form or example to me of, like, yeah, when you really be in your lane, like, you're in your bag. You know what I mean? Like, and all that struggle, like you trying to fight to get something done at this job that you really not even trying to do. Like the difference between that and like just the ease to which when you're in your lane and doing something that you meant to be doing, stuff just like falls into place. I'm like, bro, we should all be doing that. Like it was just, it was crazy inspiring. Like,
and I think like, inspiring. You know, what we've been talking about over these past 2 episodes, like it's important for you to just take time to yourself and really, because if you don't, you never get those opportunities to ask yourself the real questions of like, what is it that I really want to do? What actually brings me joy? What would really be worth waking up for in the morning? Like all of those kinds of things. And it's just like, it's put me in a space to now like, you know, I'm writing still. I'm interviewing different artists around Atlanta. That's something that's going to be coming soon. So like, it's just, it's definitely put me in a space where I've always wanted to be. And I don't think I would have been able to do these things if I didn't if I, one, didn't take time to step away. And then 2, in doing that, it allowed me to be honest with myself.
Right. And what I really liked, we kind of had our own discussion, like off camera, obviously, about like the roadblock analogy. And like what your therapist had told you. And again, bro, I'm telling y'all, like therapy, when you got a good one, like they will put stuff in your head to where it pops up and you're just like, well, I got to do this now. Like I got to, you know, think about it this way because we talked about this. So essentially, and you know, feel free to like jump in if I'm saying something wrong, but like during their therapy session, her therapist was essentially like, you know, you just be putting like roadblocks in your own way.
She flat out told me like
for no reason, like
excuses. I'm like, I don't make excuses. And when she broke it down, I was like, I guess I do be making excuses. Like, I guess
humbled, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you be getting humbled. But it's so helpful. And like, even you telling me that story, like, I think about that now when I'm doing stuff. Like, if I'm applying for this, or if I'm thinking about applying for this pitch to do this collaboration, first thing I'm going to think is like, man, I only got like X amount of followers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I barely have done any sort of like collaborations or anything like that with people. I'm probably not the person for it. That's me.
That's
what did you say? You're getting out the car and putting a yellow cone or orange cone in front of the car and just being like, I can't go nowhere.
I'm sorry, I can't go.
That's dumb. So with the analogy of the cone in front of, you know, your vehicle, it really just brings us to the Mocha message, which is like, you know, when you come across these things in life, like, you're gonna have doubts, anxieties, insecurities, whatever. Feel that and then just do it anyway. Literally.
I love it.
There is so much on the other side of like that hesitation, this untapped, like stuff that you don't even think about, like dreaming about, because you don't want to let yourself down, right? Like, I ain't even gonna think about what could happen, but like, just do it, bro. Like, honestly, like, it's okay to feel that fear, to feel that anxiety or whatever, acknowledge it, and then be like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm scared, but I'm going to do it regardless. I'm going to send that email. I'm going to, you know, do that pitch. I'm going to quit that job. I'm going to whatever it is. So just a very, very, like, I guess, message that's very, it hits home, you know, for both of us. Like, it really hits home. And I'm just really excited to kind of see, like, the next chapter, I think, in both of our lives.
Oh,
because we have this new way of like approaching different things that come up, and it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be very exciting. We got a lot of exciting stuff in store for y'all for this season. I think it's kind of cool that y'all are gonna be with us now that we're on this side of things. You know, it's just us being in video format was a leap of faith in and of itself. So like, you're going to be getting more videos from us. Obviously, with us being in videos, you know, you may get some behind the scenes footage and things like that.
A bonus reel, little bloopers.
Hey, see? A whole lot more content.
Yes.
We are excited because our plan is to kind of be on the go. So, you know, we'll have our home base where we do some episodes, but we really want to, you know, go around the city of Atlanta, chop it up with the people, you know, highlight some Black businesses and things like that. So we're so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. I mean, and as always, you're going to get the authenticity of Jackie and I. You're going to get these Mocha messages. You know, we're not going to stop giving y'all those. And just really, you know, a way of processing this crazy thing called life together. And as always, first and foremost, from a Black woman's perspective, you know, we are for everybody, but we are most definitely for us. So we're just super excited for season 4. We hope you guys are too. If you like what you've seen so far, definitely share this and bring some other Mocha Mavens onto the board with you. And I think that we'll wrap that up for episode 1.
Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. You know, all those good things. So, with that, I'm Shani.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are signing off as the Mocha Message. Oh, that was cute.